Learning skills are so important for ensuring that the students in the classroom not only succeed in school, but also in life. Students learn about and work on these skills in the classroom as they progress through different grades. These skills prepare them to move forward to college or university courses and into their personal lives and future workplace. School is not just a place where you learn different subjects such as literacy or math or social studies or science, but it's also a place where you develop these useful, practical, and relevant skills. There are 6 important learning skills, and they are responsibility, organization, independent work, collaboration, initiative, and self-regulation. Responsibility. A student can show responsibility if they're completing and submitting their work in the classroom in a timely manner. The students may demonstrate time management since they will need to stay within deadlines, and they can recognize the importance of their time. Students that demonstrate responsibility also think before they act and pay attention to their lessons, even if they may be tired or bored. Organization. Organization can be demonstrated if a student can make a plan and stay on track with completing all of the tasks. It can also be the student's ability to maintain physical and technological systems for tracking classroom information and materials. They also plan and prioritize their tasks by creating a map to reach a goal through deciding what is important. Independent work. Independent work can be shown if the student listens to instructions and completes the task within class time. Initiative. Initiative could be shown if the student is willing and curious to try something new in learning. As an educator, I can improve the learning skills of initiative and independent work through understanding and learning more about my students and their interests. Both of these skills can also be supported through engaging in inquiry-based learning in my classroom. Inquiry-based learning places a responsibility of learning into the students' hands and encourages them to work on ideas or projects that they're passionate about, set goals to research and reflect on that, and come up with and address new challenges. This allows students to come up with an understanding of the concepts on their own and encourages problem-solving and critical thinking skills. Collaboration. Students can show collaboration if they can positively work in a team and build healthy relationships. As an educator, I hope to make my students feel supported regardless of their backgrounds, identities, or experiences, but also encouraged to create dialogue and hold each other accountable in sharing experiences. Collaborative learning is not just about the final product, but also the process, which includes helping each other and sharing with each other. Teachers can also foster collaboration in the classroom through changing the actual physical layout of a classroom. I can specifically do this by providing several different options of vertical non-permanent surfaces that encourage my students to get into groups, brainstorm, solve problems, and take risks in their learning and thinking. Some examples that were shown in our lectures could be useful for these, such as white books, which are reusable whiteboard notebooks, or creating a chalkboard door in the classroom. If I had a budget to work with, I could also have dry erase whiteboard desks for my students to sit together and work on problems together. Self-regulation. Finally, self-regulation can be shown if the student makes effort to respond to different challenges in the class, specifically how the student manages their stress and how they recover. There are 5 areas of stressors or things that cause stress. This include biological, such as being hungry, emotional, for example, grief or loss, cognitive, such as learning a new language, social, for example, peer pressure, and pro-social, such as world events. As we learned in class, educators need to be stress detectives and find and remove barriers for our students so they feel supported. By learning about and developing these learning skills, we can prepare our students to not only succeed in the classroom and instill a passion for lifelong learning, but also equip them to succeed in the real world.